What's up, Nanner?
Do you like the orange? I like the orange. But, wait, I can do you one better. Orange with flannel. But wait, what's that? More awesome coming? No, you say. You can't possibly get any better than this. Well, I beg to differ. Orange plus flannel hat! I hope you didn't have a heart attack on that one. I feel so good right now. I've been waiting all day to do this. I watched the episode last night, this morning. It was about 3 o'clock when I watched it. 3 o'clock a.m. And, I just love this episode. At first I thought it was going to be a cruddy episode because it was Shannon. There were little hints that the flashbacks were going to be about Shannon. I was like, oh, please don't let it be Shannon. Please don't let it be Shannon. And then all of a sudden it's in the ballet class and there are little girls and I'm like, not Shannon? And then all of a sudden it pans out and there's Shannon. I'm like, crud. I'm going to be honest here. I did not remember this episode before I saw it. So these are completely fresh reactions that I have. I've decided that there are a few things that have to be targeted in every episode. There's the character nuances, the writing, the why people do stuff, the symbols, and then there's the moral of the story. So I'm keeping an eye out for all of these things as I'm watching. The little character nuances, I'm going to start with Sawyer. I'd rather start with Sawyer than Shannon because Shannon is like the top, she's the build-up. She's what we're trying to get to in this video. Man, this is going to be a good one. Sawyer, okay, I'd never noticed this before. This is a tangent. I haven't even started on Sawyer, and this is a tangent. Sawyer calls Jin Chewie, just like in Star Wars, because no one could understand Chewie, and he acts like he can understand Jin. And he's like, yeah, I know, Chewie, and it's so funny, because he draws that line. The writers of this are so genius. You don't see much of what Sawyer is thinking. He doesn't say much about what he's thinking, but you see it on his face. And that says a lot about the actor. How he can portray a character and give a message without even saying a single word. I was like, holy man, Sawyer is guilty. Sawyer's guilty about something. We don't know why, because Sawyer is... oh. Dang. Spoilers. I don't want to spoil anything. Right, so I won't. Sawyer doesn't seem like the type of person who would have guilt issues, but he does have guilt, which is interesting. He's gone through a lot of things that just show that he doesn't have that much moral character, if you know what I mean. Obviously he's guilty because he wants to be left behind. He's trying to convince Micheal to leave him behind because he thinks he deserves it himself. I can't leave you behind, because you're worth something to me, and we have to stick together, live together, die alone. That's right. And then there's John Locke. He's knowledgeable but philosophical about everything. His problems are a little bit more complicated than everyone else's. Like, he's the one who's looking for the meaning of life, while these people have little trivial things to worry about. John sees things of survival, things that are mortal material, are just not important, you know what I mean? Not as important as the transcendent things. Things that we hold on a pedestal and wait for philosophers to talk about. Okay, now we've made it to Shannon. We'll start with the flashbacks. Shannon is just looking to find a place in the world. Apparently she wanted to be an interior designer before, and now she's in ballet, and she's trying to do her best in ballet, and she tries her hand at it, and she's trying to impress somebody. Or maybe she's trying to prove herself. But I really think she's trying to impress Boone's mother, because she needs other people to give her value. That's saying a lot about her self-esteem, Shannon's self-esteem. But there are a lot of things that weigh on Shannon. She lost Boone, she lost her father, she has responsibility to take care of Vincent, she thinks Micheal and Walt are dead, she's feeling like she has to have people believe her. But at the same time, she feels like she has to follow her beliefs, no matter what, if people believe you or not. She does it with a chip on her shoulder, but she does it anyway. And that's what's so complex about the character of Shannon. She's a tragic character. She wants to be treated as an equal. She wants to be given value. I know what you're saying. Shannon has value, really? She's not the type of person that sticks around for long. She's there to convey a message, which is why I think her story is so beautiful and awesome. It's a tragedy in one episode. It shows how she got torn down into the dumps, and she makes her rise all the way to the point where Saeed says, I love you and I want to be with you forever, and I value you. And she finally found that person. She finally found that person who gave her value. She finally found her meaning in life. She finally found her nirvana. As soon as that happens, bang, comes tumbling down like a house of cards. She turns the corner chasing after Phantom Walt, and bang, gets killed. Awesome. Awesome ending. Great, great job with this episode. I love it. I'm just...
Oh man, to see what the heck Saeed's reaction is. He just found a place where he could be happy. And bang, it's gone. Just poof, right in the wind. Oh man.
That's all I have to say for today, Nanner. If anyone else wants to see Nathaniel's reactions, you can see it in the description down below. Alone.